Welcome back, trainers, and today we're going to be taking a look at my 100% level 50 Groudon. Now, this is going to be my first time using Groudon in Go Battle League ever. I don't know what it is. I never had anything against it. I just never really powered one up. So this 100% IV Groudon was going to be back when it kind of first came out, back in 2017. And I've been just holding on to it ever since. I did use an Elite TM to get Fire Punch, and we're ready to go. Now, the reason why I went hard on this thing here is because I know Mega Groudon is going to be absolutely amazing, or Primal Groudon, because it is going to receive a move called Precipice Blades, which is going to be amazing. And like usual, if you do enjoy my content, please give this video a like. It really does help me out. It's free, as the content is free. So if you could hit that like button, it would be much appreciated. So we're going to be pairing it up with Venusaur for just a couple of battles. It was going to be a fun concept, except for when the game wanted to give me hard counters left and right. And Venusaur really cannot compare when it comes to some of these Pokemon in the Master League here. But it was fun to use it while we did have it here. And we're going to be swapping it out for Togekiss, as it is going to be a little bit better coverage, as Snorlax and Groudon can both cover steel types. So Togekiss is going to be just a perfect fit for them here. Alright, so like I said, I've never used this before, so I had to get comfortable. Just because I've went up against it, dozens and dozens of times, doesn't mean I know how to use it completely here. As far as knowing what I can take, the thing is dang tanky. Groudon is a beast. I have a newfound love for this thing. I always kind of poked fun at it. It looks like a pair of clippers, like hair clippers, right? I mean, look at the tail. That's the only thing I could have ever thought about when I saw it when it first came out. I was like, what is this hair clippers legendary? It looks like it can't even move. We take this win, folks. This was looking like a loss. I swear I was like, I should have got off that Fire Punch to do more damage, but Snorlax came in clutch. Next battle, let's get into the commentary. We're going to be met with the Gyarados here. And this is always going to be a good matchup. Snorlax Shadow, like I've said before, is probably going to be one of the best investments to have in the Master League period, because of the coverage that it does have, the tankiness, and the damage that it does put out. It's just amazing. So we're going good here. We wanted to make sure they didn't shield at the first one. If they shielded, we probably would have done it in return. They're letting it go, and we're farming them down, which is pretty incredible here. Bringing in a Machamp, so they had a plan all along, and we're actually getting to the Body Slam, but we got a Togekiss, and even if we had the Venusaur, we would still be looking good. But as soon as they see the Togekiss, they back out, and Groudon doesn't even get a chance to battle for that one. Moving it on to the next one, leading Snorlax the entire time, met with a Mewtwo, and you gotta love to see it. This is a good matchup for us, but it's an okay matchup. Let's just say, let's put it that way. It's not necessarily a winning one unless I decide I wanted to use both shields. Alright, but at least we're going to be doing damage here, and then we're going to be able to go in there and farm down. Don't know if I go with Groudon. We might, because that's going to be a decent amount of energy farmed up there. So we're taking them out. They didn't even want to use a shield, so I take it all back. Okay, so we use one ourselves, though, but it doesn't really matter. They're coming in here with Dialga, which is even better, because now we're going to let this go. We timed it perfectly, so we would have that much health, and yeah, as simple as that. We're going to get a shield probably. Yeah, they don't want to get hit by superpower. And we got a Togekiss in the back, or a Groudon. What do we want to... Let's go Groudon. Come on, let's think of this Togekiss, Dialga matchup. Let's have a little fun. And thank goodness we did, because they got a Kyogre in the back. So we swap into our Togekiss. But it's not... We're not in the clear yet. If you're thinking, yeah, you just used your last shield. They're going to do another serve. It's going to be bringing you low. Your Groudon's weak to water. The Dialga's got energy. What's going on? I don't know. Let's see what happens here, folks. So, Surf's not going to be enough. They've still got one shield. We're going to be able to quick move them down. Let's go. Still plenty of health. Gonna bait. We got to get the shield here, folks. We have to. Beautiful. Can we get to the Earthquake? This thing farms so fast. We get there. And you have no idea how ecstatic, how happy I was with the performance of this thing yesterday. I was like, man, I'm going to get a poster of Groudon. Let's go. Man, it was good times. Next battle, we're met with a Garchomp with Dragon Tail. Always a bit of a nuisance if you don't have a Steel. Well, I mean, if you have a Steel, it's probably still going to be a nuisance because it's a ground type. But if you don't have like a Charmander or something like that. Anyways, going to go ahead and let this go, hitting us with an Earth Power, which is perfectly fine. And they're going to swap to catch... What was that, a Dialga? Was that a Dialga? Oh, Lugia. Okay, that works. That's fine. We're going to go ahead and swap just to preserve the Snorlax, because we've seen what it can do with just a little bit of health left. And they do have Dragon Tail on their Lugia, which most everybody does, and we're going to be resisting that. All we have to do is just shield up their charge move, which at this point I'm going to call an Aeroblast, and there it is, an Aeroblast. And we're going to simply be able to charm down. We're down a shield, but we did win the swap. We got Garchomp, also weak to Togekiss, and they have a Ho-Oh in the back. So this is not looking great now, is it? Snorlax is basically down for the count. Tried to catch, but we threw it in right into an Incinerate, folks. What a bust. Okay, so Earthquake. Are you kidding me? We called it. I wouldn't say so much as I called it that I was just thinking, crap, I need to save the shields for Groudon. I think you can do a little bit better in this situation here because it takes way too long to get to Ancient Power. But let's see what happens. We got to look out for Brave Bird. We're going to go ahead and let it go. Earthquake. Groudon is such a beast. So Fire Punch is not very effective. What in the heck is going on here? And we still got a whole Pokemon in the back. So, right. So they swapped. It's the Garchomp. Did I say it was a Dialga? Oops, if I did it, oops. So we go Earthquake, take them out, and at this point we have to hit Fire Punch, and I'm thinking, please, Groudon, you're not even getting stabbed. Can you take it out? And we do. Are you kidding me? Oh, are you serious? Where have you been my whole life? I should have been using you this whole time, Groudon. Well, I didn't have the XL candies. That's one of the reasons. All right, so here we are. Next battle, we're met with a Landorus. Now, this is not really particularly a great matchup. It's not horrible. Landorus is a great Pokemon, but it's squishy. So they go for Stone Edge. I was waiting for a potential superpower that I was going to get them afterwards after they debuff themselves, but they swap into a Yveltal. So I bring in my Togekiss, and yeah, just going to go ahead and charm away. That was definitely not going to be a Hurricane because it was too soon, so we're just going to let these Dark Pulses go. And surprisingly, it does more than I thought it would. We're into the lower yellow, which is pretty incredible. They're bringing in a Metagross, so we're just going to go straight for Flamethrower here and getting that shield. So they're a shield down. They're going to be able to get a decent amount of farm here, but that's not too big of a deal. They immediately swap and bring in their Landorus, so we go ahead and bring in our Snorlax. So we are locked at this point because we did go Groudon up against their Metagross, but that's perfectly fine. This is a good situation to be in here. And we are going to shield this up because we want to kind of just Garchomp, or not Garchomp, Groudon is going to be doing Mudshot, not very effective to the flying. So we kind of want to just win this matchup so we don't, not stuck in a weird position to get a Fire Punch. They back out. Groudon doesn't even get to have any fun again. But don't worry, he's been putting in that work as we've seen here, and he's going to be doing a lot more as well. Next battle, met with a Lugia, and we'll take it. This is a decent matchup here. Oh, and by the way, folks, I do believe I have the highest quality mic that I have personally used for a phone that you can just plug in. I mean, it doesn't really get too extravagant when it comes to just plugging in your phone into a headphone jack, but yeah, this is what I'm using now, and it is sounding pretty good, and I'm happy with the quality here, so hopefully you're enjoying it as well. So they locked themselves in here with my Snorlax, so I do take this time to go ahead and farm up a little bit more while dishing out super effective lick damage. And then we're going to go ahead and swap into our Togekiss. I thought I was going to catch a Dragon Claw. I thought I was so clever. I was like, haha, sucker. And it was an Ancient Power. Turns out I'm the sucker. So they go for another one here, but we're still going to be able to win this. Very close, but nonetheless, Giratina is just that tanky dragon that can come back Togekiss to some degree. And they're bringing in Lugia, so this is going to be super effective Ancient Power. Togekiss just putting in that work. Not like it's doing massive damage, but following by the charm, it will. Do we want to shield this? Nah, let's go ahead and let it go. And we're going to go ahead and bring in Snorlax and go straight for the Body Slam and take them out. And just hope that there is no Kyogre in the back, because if there is, I'm going to be looking pretty bad. Definitely not going to see no Venusaur, but if there was, we do have Fire Punch, so it's all good. Oh, it's an Excadrill. So we're going to go ahead and just get their shield with a Body Slam maybe, and we do beautiful swapping into our Groudon here. And they've got one shield left. There's no need to go for Earthquake. We're just going to go throw these Fire Punches. They let this first one go, and yeah, I don't know. They probably just realize, you know, it's over. Yeah, I'm sure people who've used Excadrill have been up against a Groudon many times, personally myself as well, so they know what's up. But it gets a little close here. I'm getting a little comfortable knowing I got Snorlax. Look, I forgot the Lugia was back there. I completely forgot Lugia was back there, and they had a shield. I got a little bit ahead of myself, petting Athena, getting all excited and stuff, so I kind of lost track of the battle. But Snorlax is in the back, and I was like, holy crap. What am I doing? I completely almost gave that up. Next battle, we're met with a Garchomp here. Another one of these. I've expressed this before. Garchomp's so good. It just becomes a nuisance with Dragon Tail. It's just, if you don't have something to combat it, you're going to probably go down. And that's good. Garchomp, It should be that way, right? We've been waiting for it to be relevant, and here we are. So they hit me with a Outrage. Okay, it's doing a lot. That's no problem. We're going to go ahead and go Body Slam's not enough to take him out. Togekiss, you know, we're going to get in like 1 charm, 2 charms here. What a waste, unfortunately. All right, so they're bringing in their Metagross, and as soon as I saw that, before that I was thinking, this has to be a double steal. It has to be Metagross, and it has to be Excadrill for me to pull this off. For the most part, right, with the Groudon in the back. So here we are. And can I pull it off? We let that drill run go, and I completely forgot. Oh, shoot. Wait a minute. That Metagross is Shadow. That Bullet Punch is going to be doing a lot more damage than I anticipated a regular one would, so my calculations are going to be a little bit off now. Great. So they let it go just to like, yeah, I'm going to keep these shields right here. Now I'll start shielding, which is, yeah, I mean, you know, that's just the way you should do it. But folks, what's happening here? We got to play this crazy. Togekiss is going to come in clutch for us. Oh, you're a Metagross Shadow? Oh, no problem. Let's go ahead and just throw in our Togekiss here to just charm you down. And then we're going to throw in our Garchomp or our Groudon, my gosh, to Mudshot and take the win. Are you kidding me? That was looking grim, but we still pulled it off. Let's go. Next battle, we're going to be met with a Kyogre. Let's get it. So a lot of people are going to be having these maxed out now because, well, we just had them in the raids. So it's not... Yeah. How do they have that? Well, because they were in the raids, right? At this point, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Any legendary that makes its way into the raids for at least even a day, at that point, anybody can say that they got XL candies no matter what. There's like, you know, no matter how they got it, there's no way to actually prove that they legitimately did get it or did not get it. So, yeah, gotta love that. You know what's even funnier is when you got somebody with like a level 50 mythical. It's like, yeah, I'm not talking Mew, I'm talking about Zarude. Okay. And then you love to see all the excuses pull out. It's like, okay, man, all right, I'm gonna go on vacation. You guys keep on gaslighting for this person here. Anyways, let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Gonna go ahead and throw in a Snorlax and go Body Slam up against that Kyogre. And don't lick it down. They got a Togekiss in the back. Immediately swap. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to win this one here, folks. Unfortunately, they're like 1 charm ahead of me. So, don't know if we can pull it off. So, we're going to go ahead and just throw the Ancient Power here, obviously. Hopefully, we get the boost. And, of course, we don't get the boost here. So, what's going on? And double KO. And they have a charge move ready to go. Well played. Good game. You got me. Yep, I definitely wanted to make a level 50 Kyogre. I just simply didn't have the time. Plus, funds are starting to run a little bit low. Yeah, you know, I don't spend all of my money on Pokemon Go. I'm not going to keep my finances and tell you everything, but yeah. You got to balance it out. Even me, a content creator, I'm not going to go hard for every single freaking raid. Anyways, we have a Mewtwo here. And this is typically a decent matchup. We already know. We've seen this 1,000 times. So we shield up a Side Strike. If they try to build up a Focus Blast, then we shield that up too. But it's kind of an obvious thing if they are building up to it. They could just be tricking you. So they shield up. A lot of times I could win this depending on the IVs, you know, the level of the Mewtwo. So we got a pretty strong one here that's able to beat me. So we're going to go ahead and bring in Groudon to farm up because that's going to be a decent amount of farm. And they bring in a damn Kyogre, folks. So I'm going to go ahead and go Fire Punch. I'm like, please, shield this Earthquake. This is going to be an Earthquake. They let it go. There's no way we win this anymore. So we swap into our Togekiss just to entertain this battle still because, you know, as much as you want to top left in a losing situation, and I know it saves you time and it's not hurting anybody, I just wanted to stick it out because you never know. Sometimes, you know, you just got to push past that first initial Pokemon and it's like, it seems like you're going to lose, right? He's like, look, well, I've got a Pokemon that's already at 75% and then one that's already almost dead. But they got a freaking Unbound in the back. I go Earthquake and this is why you don't back out and we take the win. It could have been an Excadrill too. So something that's weak to you in the back, you never know. So just be patient. Sometimes you can pull them around. Next battle, we're going to see a Palkia here. This is a kind of like a really, I don't know, shield situation. Whoever uses the shield will win, basically is the case here. But I do believe Palkia will outpace us, unfortunately, because it's just Palkia. So yeah, we definitely got to use the shield here. I'm not going to do that Gonna go ahead and just let it go. I just figured it's gonna be better to bring in Togekiss, save our 2 shields, and get the water out of the way. And the Groudon's gonna be able to roam. Yep, steal. Swap right into it. Gotta, oh baby, let's go. Double steal in the back. Melmetal and Dialga versus Groudon. Are we gonna sweep? Yeah, I think so. We just earthquaked them. You know what happened there? They thought we were gonna bait because they had 2 shields. So maybe give it a shot. You know, people are gonna think, I got 2 shields, they're gonna try to bait one of them. Go for the big move. Take them out. It's over. They wanted to get my shield, and they're going to back out here like, damn, you didn't shield. That was my only hope. Maybe, possibly. I already lost. Anyways, good game there, and hopefully you did enjoy this video. Groudon, I'm going to have to say, is just freaking phenomenal. I can't believe I waited this long to use it, and go figure we get a Groudon for our rewards. How perfect is that? So definitely a fun thing to use. Not like you needed me to tell you this or anything like that, because Groudon is Groudon. We know it's great. Definitely need Fire Punch, but so fun to use. Can't wait for Primal. Wow, what a beast. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you all next time. Take care.